guys, Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So, I apologize for not having uploaded a thieving progress video yesterday, but what I had it all rendered, recorded, everything. Like, I watched over my video, because I do that for pretty much all of them, just to make sure that my audio isn't all messed up and that kind of stuff during the rendering process, and I was watching it, listening to it, and I was like, I don't really like this video, I don't like my commentary, so, I decided just not to upload it, and, so I'm just gonna upload maybe a longer video today to make up for it. But so I'm gonna probably just talk about thieving, and then probably just talk about skills and stuff. Honestly, I don't really know what I want to talk about, so I'll just talk about skills, because I can go on for a really long time about skills. But so anyways, actually I gotten a lot of XP, and I'm actually gonna be getting 95 thieving tonight, which actually puts me really ahead of schedule. Honestly, I was expecting to get 95 tomorrow. So this is putting me ahead. Actually at this rate, I may be able to get 99 by next weekend, which would be nice. But, let's see. But yeah, I'm only 41k from 95, which is actually really close, and I for sure will be getting it tonight. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be training here tonight. It really kind of just depends on who wants to hang out with me and who wants me to do what tonight. So, it just depends. And it also depends on if I want to train anything else tonight. So let's see. But yeah, I'm getting close to that. Okay, so I'm basically going to be changing my training method again. And I'm probably going to be sticking with this one. I am going to just be doing Dwarf Traders to 99, and okay, so there's a few reasons why I'm doing this. So, okay, one, I hate thieving. Thieving, I've never really liked it, honestly, and I just hate training it. And so, just out of the gate, I don't like it. So, there's that. And so Pyramid Plunder is the best XP in the game. You can get Black Ibis and stuff and whatnot and make a little bit of profit there. But the thing with it is that even though it is the best XP of the game and that kind of stuff, you have to pay a lot of attention to it. You have to make sure that you're doing it in the most efficient way. Otherwise, your XP per hour isn't going to be that great. And I'm all well and good for that. It's just that, and then when you look at dwarf traders are pretty much AFK, because you can just spam click this one dwarf trader, and make sure that you always have gloves of silence on, and replace your set when they degrade. And basically, you can stay here for indefinite amounts of time, just as long as you have gloves of silence, and then you just go bank, because bank is fairly close. You just go down these stairs over here and go to the bank, and then come back. So it's really AFK. I could just sit here, watch a movie or two, and while I'm doing this. So and the XP per hour isn't much worse. It's obviously it's not as good as Pyramid Plunder, but the XP isn't much worse, so I might as well just do it this way, just because it's more AFK. And the thing is, I'm more willing to spend time here than I am at Pyramid Plunder. So Pyramid Plunder, I can go for maybe 45 minutes to an hour at a time, and then I have to leave and go do something else because I can't stand to do it longer than that without bashing my head against the desk. And at Dwarf Traders, I can stand to stay here for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, and so, I basically, in the long run, I'm getting XP faster doing Dwarf Traders than Pyramid Plunder, even though Dwarf Traders are worse XP, so that's just, this is the training method I'm gonna do, just because I can stand to do it longer. But yeah, so, in other words, other skills and stuff. Let's see. I'm working on I'll slowly work on 85, and once I get 85 plus, I'll be working on 90 plus skills. Which 90 plus is going to take me probably a while. I have a good amount of skills. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 skills to get to 90 for 90 plus, and I mean that's not a lot, but the skills that that I need to get there are buyables or really annoying grind skills, so it kind of sucks. Okay, so the 199 I'm really not looking forward to is farming. All the other ones I'm fine with, honestly. I could do the grind, I can do the money making, and that's all good. But farming I'm really not looking forward to, and it's just because I'm not consistent with checking my trees and my herbs and my allotments and all that stuff. I'm just not consistent. I'll do it, but when I think about it, but I don't do it consistently. to get really slow XP in farming. So I like most of my farming XP has actually been lamped because I hate farming, and so that's gonna suck to get to 99 farming. And I know farming is a warbandable skill, but from what I've heard from a lot of people, and that now that more people know about warbands, and now that they kind of like that when Jagex nerfed them and stuff, warbands they're still good XP obviously, but it's just way more stressful, and just more people PK there to get their resources than they used to. And I can't really be bothered to deal with that. Like honestly, the thing is, like, if I could find a good money making method that I would do for that I could do for long periods of time and not get bored, and make decent money per hour, I would totally be fine just like sinking my cash stack and that into my skills and not warbanding. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like to sink their cash stack into skills, and they'd rather sink it into like gear and rares and all that kind of stuff. But I really can't be bothered with rares, just because I know basically all rares are to me is a show of wealth. And I mean, I'm not all that rich, but it's like I have more important things to spend my money on than like a party hat, because I could really care less about a party hat, and whatnot. So it's kind of like I don't really care about rares. Like, the only time when I really would ever buy a rare, I think, is if I was doing it for a series. I would have to do it obviously, but I don't think I'd ever really do one of those kinds of series. Or if I was comped and had all the gear that I wanted, then I would buy a rare with the cash that I had. Like, if I had like all the ports, armors, Dragors, ascensions, and all that kind of, and like maybe seismic wand or whatever. If I had those, if I had all the gear that I wanted, I don't really need neck sets. But I wouldn't really need neck sets if I had the ports armor. But like a ports armor, and then I had like I said, Dragors, ascensions, and seismic. I would buy a rare then, just because I didn't have anything else to spend my money on. But that's the only time I would buy a rare, if I didn't have anything else to spend my money on that I could think of. So that's the only time I would. So I don't really care about spending my money on rares. Gear, I don't really need gear right now, because I'm not really doing a lot of PVM right now. I will be in the future, hopefully, because my friend wants to go PVMing with me, and that's one of the reasons I actually haven't sold my Bandos yet, because I'm still pretty far from getting Tetsu, and I don't really have the money for Torva, and I don't think I really want to buy it either. So I just keep my Bandos. I can't wait until I can sell it, because I really want to get rid of it. But like, I don't need it for combat anymore, because I'm maxed combat. And I mean, I'm 99 Slayer, so the only combat that I have to do now is to get summoning charms, and all I'm gonna do for that is camp Glaciors. And then in Dungeoneering, you don't need outside gear for that, so that's fine. I don't care. So like, really, all the kind of stuff right now that I must spend my money on is my skills. So I would be fine just spending money on skills. If I could find a good money making method that I could spend my time doing, that I wouldn't get bored. So that's kind of my dealio about warbands. I'd rather just make money and spend money on skills than on just do warbands to get stressed out all the time. But yeah, so I'm actually fairly close to 85 crafting. I'm only 93k from that. I'm only 139k from 85 farming, and 256k from not 95, 85 construction. So I'm getting fairly close to the 85 plus mark, which is going to be really nice. It's been 85 plus has been a goal for a few months now, and then I'll be able to up it to 90 plus, and so that'll be nice. See, I'm trying to think. Like, really what I'm doing is I'm trying to do all my grind skills first, so I can leave my buyables for last, so I can just concentrate on making money and then spending that money on doing my buyables. And since buyables are really expensive, because one of the big reasons, because they're fast, and because they're mostly bank standing skills. Except for smithing. Smithing's not really a bank standing skill, but I'll probably be doing artisan's workshop to get to 99 smithing. So that it's still, like, obviously not too bad in terms of running around. But the only skill I think I have left that requires a lot of running around is going to be summoning, I think. Yeah, summoning. Mining a little bit, but I mean, no, actually, I power mine, just kidding. Fishing because I bank rock tails, and then summoning because after I get all the charms, I'll be doing Spirit Kayat, teleporting to do, but, I mean, summoning when you're using crimsons and blues is which is what I'm going to be basically getting, are fairly quick to chain with, so that'll be nice, and then there's farming, but just farming. I mean, I'm going to be doing Livid Farm before I get 99 farming, just because my friend told me that you get about 1.2 mil farming XP from getting all the spells at Livid, and it's a comp requirement, so I might as well do it, you know, so I'll probably do that as well. So, I actually don't know how long this video has been yet. But, I'm just gonna keep going on, you know, I don't really care, you know, I didn't upload a video yesterday, so, probably will upload a fairly lengthy one today, just because I didn't upload one. Let's see. Honestly, I kind of really want to buy 99 Prayer too, but it's just really expensive for me, since Dragon Bones have gone up, since, like, RS3 and EOC, really, just because, one, more and more people are getting 95 prayer, so less people are needing bones, and also just because, obviously, there aren't as many bots. Most of the bots are in 07 because there's more IRL profits in botting in 07 than it is on RS3, so most of them are in RS3, so most people, and then people don't really go and, like, bank their bones and that kind of stuff. Most people just have a bone crusher and that kind of stuff, or a slayer task and stuff, and whatever, but, like, there just isn't this sheer amount of bones coming to the game as there used to be, so bones are going up, and so it is more expensive for me to get 99 prayer, but, I mean, 3.2 mil, it's, like, really not all that much. Like, if it was in any other skill, I'd probably be getting it, well, not any other skill, but if it was, like, in a grind skill or whatever, I would be getting it. It's kind of like Thieving. I think I'll get 95 Thieving in this video and then get off. I don't really care how long it ends up being, but, like, for prayer, I mean, if I had the cash to, like, if I had the money and then I had money to spare afterwards, I would buy it, because I don't like being, like, cash stackless. I like to have at least 15 to 20 mil on me. Just, you know, for weapon repairs and armor repairs and just kind of like, supplies that I may need for, like, bossing or something. Like, I like to have a little bit of cash on me. So, but last time I checked, prayer would cost me about 60 mil, man, and I'm not, I mean, I'm gonna have to eventually do it, but, like, just right now, I mean, I have higher priorities than getting 99 prayer. Honestly, prayer is probably gonna be one of my last 99s, just because it's so expensive. I mean, Herblore is, summoning is, construction is, and all that, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see a point in prayer levels after 95, honestly. I just don't see the point. The extra 4 prayer points aren't really going to do you all that much good when you're bossing, and there's no, like, prayer unlocks after 95, so really what's the point? That's kind of just my opinion. I mean, if you like the cape and you want, or if you're like me and need to get it for max cape, yeah, but, like, if you don't care about maxing, like, why would you get past 95, honestly? Why would you spend, like, 60, 70 mil, to get, like, 4 prayer levels that you don't really need? So, you know, that's just my opinion about prayer, but whatever. I don't really see a point in a lot of skills after 99, I mean, obviously I don't train anything after 99. The only skill that I, like, actively train after 99 is agility, and that's just because I like agility, and I like ranking up in it. I actually have, like, I'm close to 14.9 mil. I kind of want to try and get 15 mil soon, but, yeah. And then Divination is coming out soon. Apparently, my friend thinks it's coming out, probably by the time I upload this video, it'll be today, but, it's coming out sometime this week, if it's not today, but yeah, so Divination's coming out. That's gonna be fun, because then it's just another skill that I have at level 1. I'll probably do a first look review video of it, when it first comes out, just, you know, to show you guys kind of how to start and whatnot, so that's probably what I'll do for Divination. I'm not really going to be no-lifing Divination to get it up. I'm going to try and get it up to 85 plus soon, but I'm going to be focusing, obviously, on 99 Thieving, and then after I get 99 Thieving, I'm going to probably try and get it up to at least 85, and if I like a Divination, I may go for that as my next 99. It really just depends on how much I like it. If I don't like it, I may not. I may just stop at 85 or 90 or so. But you know, it really just depends on how much I like divination. And also kind of also depends, I guess, on how fast it is. My friend said that he heard from a friend, if that makes sense, that it's supposed to be about as slow as fishing is. So that's gonna suck if it is, but you know, whatever. But if it's like as fast as like thieving or slay, I mean Slayer's not fast, but at Curdell you can get about 150 so K per hour. If you do if you get lucky with tasks and stuff. So if it's like if it's like 100 plus K per hour, I'll probably get it to 99. Maybe next. It just really kind of depends. But if it has decent XP per hour rates, you know, I'll be more willing to train it. But if it has just crappy XP per hour rates, or it's just really super boring, you know, I probably won't. Oh, I guess it also kind of depends on how much attention I have to pay to it. So, you know, there's a lot of factors that that are gonna be in whether divination will be my next 99 or not. But I'm not like going for like being first for 99 or like first to specific levels. Definitely not. I don't have like I'm not that competitive with RuneScape, honestly. Like it's cool when someone gets a 99 first, because it is kind of like, oh, you got the 99 first, that's awesome. But and then your name kind of just goes down on a list of people who've got 99s first. But to me, it's kind of just like, man, I'll train at my own pace. It's nice when I get 99, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, so I'm actually close. I'm only 5.3K from 95, so I should be getting this here within the next probably 10 minutes or so. I don't know. It really depends, because it just like, sometimes you fail a lot and sometimes you don't. Kind of sucks. Again, okay, so 3.56K, so, Dwarf Traders actually give you a good amount of XP. I mean, I have a Black Ibis mask, but that's only a 6.9, XP boost, so, you know, but it's still good. It's still around 550, a little bit more, about 559, no, I don't know, wait, let's see, so I get 566, it's about 557 XP per pickpocket, which is actually really high, for one pickpocket, even though you do fail quite often, which is the downside, but, you know, it's still fairly fast. Honestly, it's still pretty good. So, as soon as I'm done with this, I may stop training for night. I've been doing this for a while now, you know, so, but I actually have I have close to 5.6 mil on the counter, which is cool. And then so one more pickpocket. Come on, there we go. So 95 thieving, which is nice. I can do quadruple loot from Watchmen, Menophites, Gnomes. Quadruple loot from Watchmen, quadruple loot from Menophites, triple loot from Gnomes, and double loot from Elves, and obviously have these agility levels. And I can do a sated Ancient Effigy now, so that's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna now set my new target for 99. See how much XP that is. That's 4 mil XP, so I actually managed to get 1 mil XP within the last day. And so if I actually am able to do that, I can get 99 within the next 4 days, which I don't think is going to happen, but let's see, that would be by Thursday. So I'm going to see. I'm going to try and get 99 by next weekend, maybe next Friday or Saturday. I'm going to try. There's no guarantees about that, but I'm going to try and get it by next weekend. So yeah, that'll be nice. I kind of can't wait to get that. And then after I get that, then I'll, you know, start looking into divination. I don't really need to put that on right now. I also probably gonna make a fish flingers guide after I get 99 thieving as well. I may do it but sooner. It just depends on how bored I get. But I think I am gonna do a fish flingers guide, just because actually I have a friend who was talking about maybe he should do fish flingers, but he doesn't really understand it. And fish flingers actually is pretty good fishing XP. Considering it's a D&D and you kind of have to save up tickets and that kind of stuff if you do it, but if you want to get like good, like super good XP per hour, or like not per hour really, just per game, but fish flingers is a good XP method, and it's a comp requirement, or I think it's a trimmed comp, I don't remember, it's a comp requirement of some kind to get the champion's tackle box, so you kind of have to do it. But yeah, fish flingers is actually a pretty good XP method for a D&D. I on average get about 20k XP per game, which is really nice because games, I mean, the waiting room is about 10 minutes and the games are about, I want to say 15 or so. So it's not like super good XP per hour, but at least it's not something like boring like doing rocktails or something, and then you're actually doing something, and it doesn't really feel like it's that long, honestly, when you're doing it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a guide for fish slingers. Like I said, fish slingers is not hard once you figure it out. It's just like most people don't know how to do it, so I'll make a guide on that probably maybe after I get 99 thieving back. So anyways, guys, so I put out a longer video today. It's just because, I didn't upload one yesterday, so this is kind of making up for it. But so yeah, I got 95 thieving finally. So hopefully gonna be getting it by next weekend. So anyways, so I've been doing thieving a week. I started here 87. So I've gotten 8 levels within the last 7 days, so that's nice. Gotten more levels than days. So it's possible I may be getting a level a day. It just depends. I mean, this is close to 1 mil XP, but I could theoretically do that in a day, honestly. I may do some thieving tonight, later tonight as well. So I don't know. I might be getting 96 tomorrow. I might not. It just really depends. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.